Hi and welcome. My name is Judy Howell and I'm here today to help you with MLA format. So here goes. Very first thing we want to do is change to Times New Roman 12-point font. The next thing we want to check is our spacing. So we're going to go to paragraph right here. We're going to click the little arrow and we're going to change from multiple spacing to double spacing. Once we've done that, we can enter our basic information. My name is Judy K. Howell. My professor is Professor Michelle Fields. My class is English 261. And the date is the 7th of March, 2017. And yes, this is the correct format. The day goes first, then the month, then the year. Hit your enter button one time. When you do that, you can center then and type in the title of your paper. Mine's going to be MLA, the easy way. I hit my enter button one more time, and then I'm going to hit this little button here, or tap this little button here, and it will actually align to the left margin. You're going to hit tab one time, and then you can begin your paper. All right, the next thing that we need to do is to get our page numbers in there. In order to do that, we're going to double click up here in the header. Make sure you double click. You should see the word header appear. Your screen will change here and you will go to header and footer design. It's automatic. When you double click on it, it takes you to the correct place. You're going to put your page number at the top of the page all the way over to the right. You're going to hit your space bar one time. Well, you have to do that there. But you're going to type your last name and then hit your space bar. I noticed that this is not Times New Roman, so I've highlighted it. And I'm going to click the little tab here that takes us back home, where I can change that to Times New Roman 12-point font. That way, our font is consistent throughout our paper. Then you can double click down here. And I need to take out an extra space here. Once you begin typing your paper and you need to give credit to a source, do make sure that you give credit to your in-text source properly by putting and then the page number where you got your information. Remember, the parenthetical citation or the in-text citation goes before the punctuation. There's no comma or anything in there. It's Homer, page 221 in parentheses. When you have completed your conclusion and you're all done with your paper, it is very important that no matter how long your paper is, even if it's 1 page, 2 pages, 5 pages, 10 pages, at the end of your paper, you're going to insert a page break. When you insert your page break, it's going to move you down to the next page. That's going to be very important when you do your works cited page. Very important, because if you don't put in that page break, what's going to happen is your paper will move on you and you'll find yourself having to go back and correct things over and over and over again. So I'm going to pause you just for a second and we're going to go over to EasyBib. When you're on EasyBib and logged in, your page will look similar to mine. Not exactly like mine, but very similar to mine. When you're logged in, it'll say hi with your name. If you do not have an ID, you can go ahead and create one and you can use our coupon code, which is Big Sandy 104. That is Big Sandy, no spaces, the number's 104. You're going to create a new project, and as English 261, you don't have to worry about this part. Make sure you're in the correct style. MLA 7th is the default, and then you hit your create button. I have already created this one, so I'm not going to go back in and create a second one. I'm going to click this button, which you will see when yours appear, when your assignment appears there, and it will take you to this area. This is ready for you to enter your information. We know that for our particular textbook, it's an anthology. So we're going to click all 59 options, and we're going to click right here, Chapter Anthology. It gives us everything that we need to complete. What I've done for you here is actually bring up the form and complete it. In order to get this in the correct format, we had to mark novel here, even though I know Iliad is not a novel. It actually makes the format work out correctly. So your chapter or section title is going to be Iliad. We're going to mark novel. You're going to put all of your source editors in here. Those are all of the editors that are listed for the anthology itself. The section author will be Homer. Your book title is Norton Anthology of Western Literature. It is the 9th edition. W.W. Norton, out of New York. The year is 2014. And I made up the start page and end page because I don't have a physical copy of the book, so don't judge me there. And also, these pages are consecutive. If they're non-consecutive, then you must mark this. And then you're going to update your citation. When you do that, you get something that looks like this. And you will note that Iliad here is italicized. It's very, very important. So what we're going to do now is we're going to export this. Print as a Word document. Download for MS Word. It appears for me off screen. So what I'm going to do is move it when it comes up. Enable editing. And this is what we get. This is your works cited page. What I do is I copy this. Then I'm going to minimize it. And this will take me back to our paper where I've inserted my page break. I go right here and I actually paste this. This would be my works cited page. And of course, if you used more than one source, you would list them all here. And EasyBib would actually put them in alphabetical order for you and would download that way, which is a wonderful advantage of using a program like EasyBib. But please remember, computers are not perfect. Computers are not perfect. I want to cover one more thing with you guys just as a reminder. When do you put in your in-text citation or that parenthetical citation? You do that when you have taken an idea from somebody, or you paraphrased, summarized, or a direct quote, meaning you put it in quotation marks and it is exactly as the author said it. Please remember to do this because if you do not, it is plagiarism. If you have any questions about how to get your paper into correct MLA format, please contact us in the library. We do have the ACE back in the back of the library, and you can take your papers back there and have them edited as a Big Sandy student. So please don't hesitate to do that. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything I can assist you with.